What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you how I trade head and shoulder patterns and how I've been doing that for the last 5 years in 3 easy steps. This is really going to help you become a more efficient trader by cutting down on your charting time, because if you're spending hours on the charts looking for trades, you essentially gave yourself a part-time job, and that's not what trading is all about. It's about managing your time while maximizing your profit. And within these 3 easy steps, once you get it down, you'll be able to spend anywhere from 15 to 30 seconds per chart figuring out if there's a trade or not, and then being able to move on to the next one. So this is really a great way to trade. It takes out all the guesswork and it makes it super fast. The first thing I do when looking at head and shoulder patterns is identifying if it's happening in a key area, because if it doesn't, chances are that this is going to be a fake out, and that's not what we want. We want the highest probability that our trade is going to go the way that we want. So let's go ahead and see if this trade is happening in a key area. If we go to the daily time frame, we can see that where this head and shoulders pattern is happening at right here, it is also a very strong support level on the daily that hasn't been broken since November of last year. So we finally break this support level, and now it has become a resistance point. So when price retests that, what does that mean will happen? That price will continue to go down. So it makes a lot of sense that we have a reversal pattern that also points price in the direction of going down. So that is the first thing out of the way. We've identified that this is happening in a key area. That makes sense. The next thing we need to do is identify the neckline. Now, how I do it may be different from everyone else, but I feel this is the easiest and fastest way to do it. There's no guesswork in it. So what I like to do is find the highest point and the lowest point between the shoulders and just drag a box over them and drag that into the future. We can see that the left shoulder has the highest point out of both of these shoulders, and we can see that the right shoulder has the lowest point out of both of these shoulders. So I go ahead and I mark from the high to the low between those two, and I drag that into the future, and now we have our neckline identified. Now the third thing that we have to do is simply wait for price to retest this neckline area and then take our trade. So we can see that price does come back and retest this multiple times and give us multiple trade opportunities. I took mine right here with this reversal candle pattern, but where you can enter your trade is completely up to you. No matter where you would have entered, these would have all been great opportunities. So I went ahead and got in at the close of this reversal candle pattern, and I placed my stop loss above it because at that point I was really confident that price was ready to take off, which it did, and my take profit was right here. Now, usually when I'm trading these pairs, I like to put my take profit where the pattern started, which would have been right here. You can see that this initial push is what created the very first shoulder in this pattern. But if we drag that over here, you can see that that wouldn't have made a lot of sense for me to do this as a trade. That would have been like 5 to 10 pips, and my stop loss would have been larger than my take profit. So I went ahead and adapted it to this variation of this trade, because every single pattern is not going to be exactly the same, and you will have to change some things up from time to time. But overall, I was super happy with this trade. It actually just closed like 3 or 4 hours ago. I ended up risking 12 or 13 pips to make 45, and all I had to do was spend like 30 seconds on the chart. All I did was identify the key area, identify the neckline, and then I just waited for price to enter on that neckline, and I took my trade. Now, another thing you can do to help cut down on your charting time, maybe you identify the neckline, but price is still maybe down here in this area. You can get an app called Call Levels on your phone and just tell it to alert you whenever price hits a certain price point, and then you get that alert on your phone, and that will really help you cut down on your charting time too, because you won't have to come back out every couple hours and see what price is doing. You'll just go ahead and get a notification sent straight to your phone. With that being said, if you found anything in this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. Liking the videos really helps with the YouTube algorithm and spreads my videos to more people who can use the help. And subscribing is there if you simply just want to get notified when I post new videos. With that being said, I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.